Hello. Happy Tuesday night. Delco After Dark. You QOMers. You made it. It's 11:30 hour. Frankie Biscuits, Carl Park, and a very special Mark Colvin guest appearance.
I am. Yeah. It's a pleasure to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for being here, man. It's always great. It's always great when you stop by, man. Appreciate it.
Good to see you, Mark.
It's a pleasure. You too, Frank. To drag, we're playing the same gig the same night because I would definitely be out for that one, and I'm sure vice versa. But that's going to happen. You know,
Next one.
We're all trying to get gigs everywhere. So
next time, yeah, I got to take the gig. You know, I'm going to be playing at Laporta on Saturday. I think you're playing at the Red Lantern. So
right, yeah.
But it was cool. Yeah, we got to. Carl wasn't there, but Mark and I got to meet. What was that on?
It was the 4th of July over at the Marion. See, I can even tell you where it was. I just couldn't go there.
What was it? Saturday?
Yeah, Lisa and Sarah. That was awesome.
That was a fun little farmers market they had going on. They had some apple pies and some.
Oh, that strawberry rhubarb pie was to die for, Frank. I'm telling you, man. Oh my God.
The Amish pies, yeah.
Yeah, they were delicious.
Oh man.
But where's Franco? He's what is he getting a pie?
Get a glass of water. I
thought he went to grab. I thought he maybe snuck a strawberry rhubarb pie of his own. Grab when he went to grab it.
I'll tell you what, man. Strawberry rhubarb pie. My favorite pie is pumpkin pie. But strawberry rhubarb is a close second.
Apples for me. All day long.
Apple crumb. That's like if we're going to do apple crumb is the way to go. Yeah, you got to.
No, I like it with a little bit of like a la mode with a little bit of vanilla ice cream and some caramel.
Well, of course, yeah. What is apple pie without a la mode?
You know the funny thing, if you go over to the Springfield Diner and you're like, "Can I get a piece of apple pie?" Because they got that big thing with all the pies and the cakes and all that shit. And you're like, "Can I get a piece of apple pie?" And they're like, "Yeah." And can I get an a la mode? And they're like, "Yeah." And I go, "Can I get a little caramel on it?" They're like, "No." I was like, "What?" So I would literally bring my own thing of caramel. It's so Delco. I'd be like, "That's okay."
They don't have caramel.
No. What the fuck?
They got a menu that's as big as a Bible, and they don't have caramel sauce. Are you kidding me?
It's like a phone book.
Yeah, I know. It takes you 20. They're like, "Are you ready yet?" No, I'm still on page 4 of 16. Give me another 20 minutes.
I'll bet you it would literally take you maybe upwards of 10 minutes to read the whole damn thing.
Easy. That's like the speed reading course. If you have to do that, because each one is like a delicate fillet of chicken battered with a lightly delicate, so it's like this long, and all it is a chicken sandwich.
You're like, just give me some shrimp. Just give me some fucking shrimp. Oh. All right, so what all did you do for your 4th? Did you blow up anything? Did you see anything blow up? Were there any big booms, explosions, car accidents, death, dismemberment, all that shit?
There was plenty of explosions in this area. Surprisingly late, like at 1:30, I was still hearing like M80. Ba-boo, ba-boo, ba-boo. I'm like, it's 1:30, people. All right, I know. It's, geez. Yeah, there's plenty of fireworks. But as far as actual displays, not too much.
I was out at about 11:30, looking at the moon, howling at the moon a little bit, and hearing some pops. It was pretty cool to see some fireworks. But I don't know about that late at night. Maybe 10 o'clock cap it.
Yeah, no, not here, man. I'm telling you, 1:30, Frankie. I'm hearing boom, boom. Like, man, who the hell's setting an M80 off at 1:30 a.m.? Yeah. So.
Oh man.
I didn't catch anything. I was busy with other stuff. But even if I wasn't, I don't really. I think I said it before on one of the other shows. Once you catch them at Longwood with like the fountains and the music and the things going off all together, you're just like, all right, I've seen them as good as they're going to get. Unless maybe you go to Washington. I don't know.
Yeah, Washington apples. They're pretty good.
Oh, dude, what's Washington apples? I'm trying to think.
It's like a potato in Idaho. There's just nothing like it. Like I was in Boise and actually went into a restaurant and got a baked potato, and it was literally like the cheesesteak of Idaho. I swear to God, It was the best potato. It was so fluffy, and I don't know what they did to it. He goes, "That's an Idaho potato." I'm like, "Yeah, I got Idaho potatoes in Pennsylvania. They don't taste like this." Well, I ain't from Idaho. They say it's from Idaho, but it comes from North Wisconsin or something.
Wait. Is this a true Idahoan accent you're doing now?
No, I'm just kind of blending a bunch of different accents. Yeah.
That's David.
Although the Idaho guy did kind of sound like he was from the South. It was weird. I'm like, shouldn't you be more like a, hey, oh, no, you're closer to Canada, so hey, you should be saying like a little bit more like, oh, Minnesota, we like our soda pop, something like that. But now he's more like, yeah, man, we're tater country here. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's like the default non-city accent. You're like, well, where are you from? Well, I'm from Bozeman, Montana. Well, how about you? Well, I'm from outside St. Louis. Well, how about you? I'm from New York. Wait, what? It's all, I mean, all you got to do is go to, I mean, not New York, but just plain York. I mean, like 30 miles that way, and you are in the beginning of the center of Pennsylvania, which is a whole different country.
Pennsyltucky.
I didn't call it that, but
Pennsylvania.
I've heard it called that on occasion. But yeah, I didn't do much for 4th of July, but that's okay. I've had friends who have lost digits on 4th of July, so I've kind of stayed away from that sort of thing. Once you see that go down, you're like, I'm okay. I can watch it on the TV or whatever. So
it was weird. It was weird not playing on a Saturday. That was like the first Saturday since the pandemic started that I actually did not play an open mic. Instead, I went to see Lisa play in the afternoon, and then I went to see the Mighty Manatees later at Bluebell Inn, and they were fantastic. I don't know, this guy John Park that plays from KC, this dude can play a sax, and this band was phenomenal, and that was a great time.
Yeah, you were saying that was a really good show.
Yeah, really, really highly recommend that band. And apparently they're playing that area. I think they're playing in Skipback on Friday this week, and definitely a band we're seeing. A lot of fun, doing a lot of reggae stuff. What they were doing, they played like of all songs on 4th of July. They did Grateful Dead's U.S. Blues. I'm like, yeah, baby, red and white, dun, dun, with the sax too, like. It was perfect, man. They were great. A lot of fun.
Well, you went from like Saturday when you weren't playing a gig. So, but you like you said, you and Frank are both playing this Saturday. So it's going to be
this Saturday. Yeah, one from the other. Yeah. Instead of.
Are you 6 to 9 too?
I'm 7 to 10.
See, I told you he was 7 to 10. So what I'm going to do is from 6 to 8ish or 7:30. I'll be over filming Frank, and then I'm going
West Delco.
Yeah, and then I'm going to tear ass to the other side of Delco because it really
Delco.
is.
Then I'm going to have to save that your song then until the second set. Good thing you told me that.
Yeah, please do.
I don't want to be playing that third, and then I'll say, "Where's Carl, man?"
Like the one guy who.
Yeah, I wrote the song for the guy who's nowhere to be found.
I'll be like, woohoo! So yeah, I'll catch Frank. It'll be like a twofer. It'll be like catch Frank in the early evening at La Porta with their little flatbed pizza and stuff, and then get some drinks at the Tiki Bar. Now, is the Tiki Bar or whatever? That's outside, right? It's like a deck or something.
Yeah, it's like an extension of the bar. It goes outside. It's all screened in, so you can actually sit in the Tiki Bar and still see the stage that's outside and hear it. And everything. So I don't know exactly how it's going to work yet. They're going to have a canopy there set up for me, but I'll have my PA. So I'm sure if you're sitting in the Tiki Bar, you'll be able to hear me with the PA speakers. So.
That's cool. And La Porta, are you just going to play on 352? I mean, the parking lot ain't that big.
So they built a bunch of patios. So they built tents in the front. They have the one patio that's been there, but I think they built an awning over top of it. And they also built, I think, a patio behind the place. So like they pretty much converted it to all outdoor seating. I mean, they've been ready for it. And the big thing with La Porta recently has been their smokers. They've been smoking. They have these 2 trailers smoking pork and beef and all kinds of crap all day long. So I want to get some of that on top of a pizza. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't blame you right there. That sounds good. Some pulled pork on top of
Brisket
a pie.
on a pizza. Yeah.
Brisket on it. Yeah, I'm all over that, Frank. I hear you, bro.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I mean, I haven't played La Porta since man, it's been October 2019 was the last time I've been there. So this would be my first time. Actually, my first time since March playing, but first time at La Porta since first time this year. So this would be pretty cool. My family loves to go there. My mom loves that place, and I went to Pencrest, so getting people there, it's right. Pencrest is right down the street, so everybody, my friends are still local. Hopefully, they can swing on out. 6 to 9 Saturday night,
and then 7.
Have a great show.
And then 7 to 10.
I am at the Red Lantern, so yeah.
And I'll
always catch my first set, catch Mark's second set. Full.
Yeah, right.
And then catch me in the audience filming them. I'll be like, "Hey guys."
Hey, there's that Carl guy. And they'll all be asking you at my show, hey, can we see some of Frank's video? Because we're here at Mark. We missed that whole first set. What did he play? Oh, yeah. Here you go, man. Let me show you a little preview.
Like, no. I gotta edit this. I gotta edit this in post. But they treat you good at La Porta too. They feed you, don't they? Like,
oh yeah.
Oh, dude. Fucking awesome.
Couple beers. I know we get a pizza, maybe sometimes 2 pizzas.
2 pizzas?
Yeah, one for the road.
Oh, 1 for the road.
No, I'm gonna have to. I gotta get booked in there. Gee, that's my kind of place. 2 pies.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, their pizza is. They have the Italian pizza oven. I mean, their pizza is probably one of the best wood-fired pizzas in.
A wood fire, nice.
Yeah, in the area. I mean, like people. I mean, when I was playing there, you would see the guy from Grubhub coming in grabbing pizzas like left and right. I mean, they do a ton of business. I'm sure this is pre-quarantine. I'm sure they're doing even more takeout now that it's a lot of restaurants have gone to doing a lot of takeout business. So
yeah, sure, right.
Yeah, I don't know the best pizza in Delco. I mean, there was a big duke out on the media page about what is the best pizza in Delco. If you were to list your let's say
Oh man, I'm all over this one because I'm a pizza fanatic. I can name them right now.
There we go. So there you go.
Kristen,
There
come
was.
On, let's see the visual. Come
There
on,
it is.
I'm
It's
waiting
there.
for
It's
it.
there. I just did it. So there you go. Your top
See,
5.
so we don't see it live. That's
No. Yeah, I know.
no
We're
wonder.
we're kind of hidden from it. Yeah, I know.
Oh, now I see it 30 seconds later.
Yeah, we're coming at you from the
That's so
future.
funny. That's funny.
But
So anyway,
best pizza, top 5 best pizza places in Delaware County.
all right. Well, I'm not going first. Why don't you guys go first?
Okay, I'll go first.
All
So
right.
if we're doing top 5, I'll go first. Well, we can go round robin. It seems funner that way. I got to go with my classic when I start with, and actually after this it's going to get tougher for me because I order from them all the time. I've always eaten at Pinocchio's. I've always loved Pinocchio's. There's better places, of course. There's worse places, of course. But my standard, if I just need a pie and I know it's going to be good and I don't want to think about it, and I know 5667767, I know the number by heart. So it's Pinocchio's for me. So.
I used to eat Pinocchio's all the time when I was living in media. I love their pizza the next day cold. It's the best.
Interesting.
Oh, so is that one of your top 5, Frankie? Is that
I would probably put them in the top just because I've eaten so much Pinocchio's. I haven't had a Pinocchio's piece of pizza in a minute, so I would, I got to go visit there. I'm trying to think of these places that I know the pizza is very good, but I haven't gotten a chance to eat there yet. And they're both in Delco. The one is in Springfield. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one in Springfield that everybody. It's like one of the top. I wasn't ready for this shit.
That's the top 5, man. You got to just like
Pizza.
Yeah. But and then there's this other place that's like a pizza Nazi, like the soup Nazi in Seinfeld, but like pizza, like they're only open certain days. It's next to the Chad's Ford Tavern on Baltimore Pike. I can't remember the name of it. But the pizza there is, it rivals some of the pizza that you get out of Italy.
Oh,
and This
wow.
is coming from a guy that I know that does a pizza blog. And,
Pizza.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, wait.
So two of the
talking
places
about
I
are
can't
you
even,
talking
I
about
can't
Dave
even name them.
Portnoy?
I haven't had the pizza there yet. Say it again.
I'm sorry. Are you talking about Dave Portnoy when you say the pizza blogger? I mean the one bite. Everybody knows the rules on Barstool because he's
No, this
reviewed
is,
like
Brian,
1,000
Brian
places.
Era, the old bartender from Picasso's. Brian Era.
I remember Juan. But Mark, what do you got? What's in your top 5?
Now, are we going like 5-1? Are we just starting with the right? Because there's a big difference between my 5 and my 1. So
You can go.
are we just going like any order,
order.
or? All right. Well, I guess if I went number 5, I'd have to go with let's say Alfredo's and Morton. Because I'm a big boardwalk style. That's my favorite, is a boardwalk style pie, and Alfredo's has like an 18-inch big floppy piece. You fold it in half. It's nice and greasy.
It's like a taco.
Just like you just got off the boardwalk, and And so like that's definitely my top 5 and my go-to one all the time for sure. Yep. So.
Oh, I think it's my turn. Shit. See, I brought it up, and I've pretty much only. My son always brings home. In fact, he brought one home tonight. It's in the fridge downstairs. He brought home. Mine are going to be very media based, very very central. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay, this one's not though. I just remembered. I haven't had it forever, but I do enjoy Swarthmore Pizza. I think Swarthmore Pizza's got a good pie, especially a good Sicilian. I think it's been years since I've had one. I should go have one. But Swarthmore Pizza on the corner of Chester Road and Fairview, I think. I can't remember. But Swarthmore Pizza, that's mine.
I'd have to put them in my top 5. I've had that pie. It's a very good pie. I have to agree. It's definitely in the top 5. Great pie.
I'm going to go with Pika's. Nobody's mentioned Pika's yet.
Now, a lot of people online have. And I'm not a Pika's fan because I don't like that sauce on the top much. Like
I love an upside-down pizza.
I'm not a Gaetano's guy. Everybody loves Gaetano's. I'm not really a Gaetano's guy.
Is it
like Ram's Head?
Is it backwards?
Well, yeah, they put the provolone on it. And I don't think provolone is as good on a pizza as mozzarella. That's me.
Sometimes they put both. I get it from Drexel Hill Pizza all the time, the upside-down pie. Same thing, Seminaires and Springfield, really good upside-down pie.
That one's not bad. Yeah, that one's not bad.
But if we're not talking Delco, I just went to Angelo's Pizza on 9th Street recently. Ooh, my goodness, that pizza.
No, you can't go into Philly. Christ, we just might as well redo the list.
We'll be here all night.
that pizza, though. Fantastic. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Angelo's a great pie. And for that same thing, I love Lorenzo's, man. I'm telling you, get a nice list of Lorenzo's. You go next door, you get a Jim's cheesesteak, you put it in the middle, you wrap it around. It's the best freaking thing you ever had at 1 in the morning. You wrap the Lorenzo's around the Jim's cheesesteak, man.
That's like a
Italian taco. I mean, a Philadelphia taco.
Yeah, pretty much.
I never thought of that's like two great tastes that taste great together.
But that's how big this slice is. It's big enough. This thing, I'm not even kidding when I say that this slice is easily big enough to fold around a cheesesteak.
All right,
That's
so
how
the place
big this
place in Glen Mills I was telling you about, Ravenisi. And that's the place where it's like a pizza Nazi. They're on Baltimore Pike. They're next to the Chad's Ford Tavern. They're only open certain days. They only do takeout like 2 days a week. You have to sit in. And I'm looking at it on Google right now, 4.9 with 341 reviews. That's a pizza place you got to check out, Ravenisi.
Wow, never heard of that one, but that's one that I'll definitely have to try.
There you go.
Pizza's like it's from Italy, like the closest thing from Italy.
But they say the Italian pizzas are nothing like American pizzas.
Different, but very good. I mean, like a wood fire pizza, Neapolitan pizza. I mean, that's but yeah, there are some really I've never been there, but I've seen it on the Food Network.
Yeah, I mean, they got like arugula and like radicchio. I'm like, that's not a pie, that's an Italian pizza. So if you're talking about just sauce and cheese and crust, and then what are the best, right? Yeah,
definitely.
So who knows?
So whose turn is it? I forgot. Is it yours, Mark?
Well, I'm gonna go with definitely in my top 5 is Johnny's. Prospect Park. This bad boy is it's a 20-inch pie. It's so big that they have a slot that you have to put it through the window to get it out the door because it's wider than the door. I swear to God. It's Johnny's, yeah. Johnny's Pizzeria, a great pie. It's a big floppy pie, and believe me, this is a 30-inch pie, so it's no joke. And you have to put it through the slot to get it out the door because you can't open the door. It won't. It's only 24 inches. It won't fit. And if you tilt it, then all the cheese is going to fall. So you have to put it through the slot. It's like a two-person thing. One guy gets outside. All right, I'm going to toss it through to you. Here you go.
It's like moving a couch.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right, a little bit more to the left, Carl.
No, my left. My left.
The other left.
No,
yeah.
my left. You got to get a friend. You got to bring a friend.
You need two pizzas to get it. You need two people to get a Johnny's Pizza.
Oh, that's funny. I think it's Marshall Street over in Lansdowne. It's the Acropolis. It's that one block of Marshall that's like one way between Lansdowne and Windmere and the Acropolis. I think it's right next to Tipsy McStaggers. It's the one right next to it, and they make a great pizza. But I got to give points for their meatball stromboli, which is friggin' banging. The thing is awesome. It's my lady friend used to live over in Windmere until October, and we would get probably at least once every other week, we'd get a meatball stromboli. And the thing is like the size of like a trash can lid. Jesus Christ, you could eat it for days. I was okay with that.
Right. That's the way Johnny's was. Yeah, just obviously giant. Yeah. No doubt. Well, another one that I'm going to go with in top 5, it's actually Springfield Pizza. It's on Saxor Ave.
Oh, yeah.
They have like a killer New York style pie, big floppy pie, just like I like it, like you fold it. It's nice and greasy. It's got that big thing. It's got great flavor. They also have great wings and cheesesteaks. It's one-stop shopping. You go in there, man, boom, great pie. Highly recommend Springfield Pizza.
All right, I think we covered a lot of. I mean, unless there's any that we want to go, we covered a lot of places. And there's like 5 new places on State Street, for God's sake. There's a wood pizza thing where the Moroccan restaurant used to be. I haven't tried it yet, but that one looks good. I mean,
I think that's owned by the family that owns Stevens, if I'm not mistaken.
And then there's the one that Fellini's owns down on what's the one the Tuscan place? In fact,
Ariano. Yeah, the pizza there is pretty good, and they have a pizza truck. They have a truck with the oven on the back of it as well.
Oh, nice.
Eagles painted, green with the Eagles logos. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That sounds pretty good.
That sounds good.
I know a guy that has a schnitzel truck. He drives around and he sells schnitzel. I fucking love schnitzel. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
The gelato at Ariano is to die for. So if you go to Ariano, get some pizza and get some gelato, you won't.
Wow, man.
Won't, yeah.
I'm writing these places down, Frank. You've given me 3 already. I'm definitely checking them out.
Yeah, the only other places I would recommend. I mean, right by my house is Drexel Hill Pizza, and that's. I mean, most people think that's an okay pizza place. I mean, but a lot of people like from media the Apollo Pizza. It's a similar pizza. It's a pan pizza, like a Greek style pizza. But my brother James loves Apollo Pizza. I'm just not a big fan. I'd rather have Pinocchio's. If you offered me, a slice from either, I'd pick the Pinocchio's all day long.
There's the one across from Spazzo's. Like when I used to do the sound for the ball drop for New Year's Eve, I would run across the street and grab a slice from. I think it's Little Anthony's, and they
so
were
good.
Yeah, they were always great. So we're at midnight. We've talked pizza. Now I'm hungry.
Yes.
I know. I think we should order like 3 pies and we'll split the 3 best ones. Let him. What meat? What do you think? We'll meet at your place, right, Frank? You're the most central located.
Yeah,
what do you
he
think,
is between.
Carl?
Yeah,
we'll just go meet at him, and then we'll do like a triple, like we'll all jam together and play this big jam for an hour.
Well, he just got new internet. I mean, he just got a Wi-Fi extender, so we could all sit on his porch. I'll bring my little drum thing, and you do your lead, and
there we go, man. We're golden. We got 3 pies from 3 of the 15 top places we just named.
So I got to ask, before we go to break, though, we're talking pizza. I got to ask, and I have the sound effect for it, which is...
Suddenly, pineapples.
Is pineapples a legitimate...
Suddenly, pineapples.
Is it a legitimate thing on a pizza or not? I don't think I've ever had it, but...
Don't fruit the pizza.
Boring.
I have had Hawaiian pizzas, and if you're in the mood for them, they're good. but I wouldn't recommend it as an everyday topping. Like, mushrooms are my thing. Like, I'll get a mushroom pie.
Any day of the week. Mushrooms, yeah. Oh, that's a great thing. I'm not going to put up the top 5, but what are your 2 absolute go-tos? And if it's 3,
bacon and mushroom.
Boom.
Right there. Period. Done.
Meatballs and mushrooms, which I only found out recently you could get meatballs on a pizza, but since then, hot damn.
Now it depends, because sometimes they give you the meatballs, but they really only give you that meat crap, and it's just that little stuff.
No.
But if they actually take the meatball and slice it up and put it on there, now that's a good pie.
Oh, what's it?
Pizza.
We're
I
still
love a
talking about
sausage.
pizza.
So give me some sausage and peppers, or like a cheesesteak pizza, with
Oh, cheesesteak pizzas are good,
fried
just
onions
don't-
and mushroom or something. Yeah.
but no whiz. Don't put the whiz on there.
I like
fuck that.
provolone. I like provolone on my cheesesteak. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Good. They put the whiz on there. I'm like, that don't belong on a cheesesteak, much less a pizza.
Cafeteria food,
Oh,
maybe.
man.
Yeah, right.
They hand you a cheesesteak with whiz on it, and you're like, well, you are nowhere. You're not from around here, are you? You ain't from these parts, no, are you?
Well, we hear Pat's and Geno's is the best in the city. Yeah. Yeah, well, you keep hearing that.
We play both kinds of music, country and western.
Yeah, maybe 60 years ago they were the best. There's so many places to get a cheesesteak now.
Okay. All right. Well,
you guys, I'm going home.
let's do our break, man. We'll be right back.
Well, hello, hello, hello. Tuesday night. We're back. Frankie Biscuits, Carl Park, and we got our special guest, Mark. Everybody knows Mark. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Frank.
Talking about pizzas.
We were, man. That was fun. It made me hungry.
Making
That's
us
for
all
sure.
hungry. Yeah.
I never realized how many great pizzas there were in Delco until we all started discussing them. And there are many. So
And now I know you don't like upside down pizza.
What?
I'm not a big fan of the provolone on the bottom. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But
the
funny
provolone.
enough, now my favorite pizza, if we may just real quickly,
Yep.
gonna make one little quick thing. My favorite pizza on the planet is Max in Wildwood on the boardwalk. And so that's kind of unusual because they put their cheese down and then they put the sauce on top. So oddly enough,
Well, it's backwards. Yeah.
my favorite pie. But it's because they put it in an 800-degree oven for 4 minutes and the fucker comes out like perfect.
What is it that Frank, AJ and I used to play over there at that little place in Morton that's on Baltimore Pike? They have ISOPs, those inside out pizzas. I'm thinking of what
Those are good. Oh, I
what's the
love
name of
those.
that place? You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh.
God damn it!
There's a few places right on 420 that make a really good inside out. I know Alfredo's makes an inside out. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I think Double Deckers does
Double
too.
Decker.
Yeah.
There's that place in Prospect Park, New London, but I heard their quality went down recently. I haven't had one there in a while.
There's one in Clifton Heights. Best Quality makes a really good stromboli. I think they're one of the best strombolis I've had. Yeah, boy, I'm
Had best
telling you.
quality. Yeah, that pizza's good. Yeah.
You can feed a family
Not
of
bad.
four.
Yeah, you can with this. Now, of course, it costs you $19, but believe me, man, it's for $5 a person. You're getting a huge stromboli.
Well, we were talking about Springfield Diner a little bit earlier, and their menu, which is akin to a telephone book, and when you go there, it ain't cheap. Because when I used to go to a diner, my dad would take me to Greasy Spoons all the time. I loved it when I was a kid. But when you go to Springfield Diner and they hand you the check, you're like, did I break a window? It ain't cheap. However, you take home 2 more meals from what you did me. So you were in effect buying 3 meals, so it evens out.
You know, I just had to add real quickly that it just came to me that originally this show was booked with Mike Scandal doing a vegan dish. So it's so ironic that here we are talking about all these meats and prosciutto and beef, and he was going to make this vegan dish and everything.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
going the total opposite direction with bacon on a pizza and huge beef strombolis and
Cheesesteaks. Yeah, I made a cheesesteak today for
there's
lunch.
no tofu. I bet there was no tofu in it, man.
Nah. But yeah, we were going to air that video. I don't know if that's happening or not, but we might save it. Who knows?
Yeah. We'll save it for I mean, this isn't our normal night anyway. We'll do it tomorrow night when Mike's here. If he's not hanging out at somebody's house, if he's not,
Yeah.
We'll
tease it tonight. But it, he's doing big things. He's stepping up his production game. He's making a vegan breakfast sandwich. So stick around for that tomorrow night.
It's awesome. I play fun, but really, it's just ironic that here we are. I'm thinking about the original theme of the show, and all the vegans are tuning in, going, "All these guys are doing is talking about meat."
Well, you did say mushrooms. You did say you're fine with mushrooms on your pizza.
That's true. It's my favorite topping on the pizza. But I also said bacon and mushrooms, so that ruined that. Jeez, man.
Well,
God.
what would you like on your pizza? I'll have all the meat.
Is there any vegetables? No, I don't want a single vegetable.
Nah.
Any meat you got, put it on there.
No vegetables. They give me gas.
You couldn't wait to use that one. I knew that one was coming.
I was going to say, I forget what I was going to talk about. We were deep in pizza. Oh, the final pizza thing. So the pineapple one we're on the edge about. My daughter and I are 2 of the only people I know that eat anchovies on the pizza. Most people do not. Have you guys ever had anchovies on a pizza?
Once, and it was my first and last time I ever had anchovies on a pizza.
Well, I like Caesar salad, and I know there's anchovies
Taste.
in Caesar dressing.
And there is, and I'm the same way as you, Frank, and you're absolutely right. And if you make Caesar dressing without, even the best way, ideally, because I'm a chef also, you take that big wooden bowl.
It's
and you
gotta be a
rub-
wooden bowl.
You rub. It does have to be a wooden bowl. I swear to God,
Yep.
it's an Italian thing.
It's a thing.
It's got to be the wooden bowl, and then you rub the anchovy inside the bowl, and then you mix all the ingredients: the egg, the romaine, and then you're tossing it with the bowl already soaked with the juice of the anchovy, which makes a true Italian Caesar salad.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've had it that authentic, but wow. Yeah, I know there are some anchovies in there, but I just haven't had them out of the can. My dad used to eat them, all the time, but
Yeah, they're weird. They're kind of
I love them.
salty.
Tex-
They're salty.
Super salty.
But
They're
yeah,
the
but
bacon
the
of the sea.
texture, the fins kind of funk me out. Kind of like a raw tomato. I hate a raw tomato. It's just it's the wrong texture in my mouth. But I love everything with tomatoes. I can take stewed tomato salsa, tomato sauce, ketchup. Give me it all, but not a raw tomato. Don't ruin my sandwich with that.
You know, my friend used to say about, because she didn't like tomatoes either, and I was like, why don't you like tomatoes? And she had the best line about it, which I think you'll appreciate. She's like, it looks like they're not done yet. When you cut in them, it's like they're not done.
Oh, believe me, when they're done, they're white looking. I don't think you want them then either.
I don't know. I gotta quit eating. All this
has
made me
turned
hungry.
out
I'm
to
eating
be
all these blueberries.
food. I know it's turned into this whole total food Delco jar.
And I'm over here and I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Inadvertently. Yeah,
Yeah, Frank's been painting all day or something.
that's right. Poor Frank. At least Carl has blueberries.
Yeah, I got paint all over my fingers still. I was, I was going to paint yesterday, and then I found more imperfections that I had to like sand. I literally cut a big spot out of the one wall because it was just like completely like caved in. So I mean, I had to do another day worth of body work, and now I finally put the primer on, and tomorrow we'll finally put the paint on the walls. But the ceiling's done. So, woo! I'm just tired of this shit. I just want to get it done. Been working on this basement project for about almost 2 months now.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Man.
2 months. What are you gonna do down there?
Watch television. I'm gonna put a little bar. We're gonna build a little bar and hopefully watch some football. I'm looking forward to, maybe some Eagles football fall.
I'm looking forward to some hockey. Maybe July, whatever. I want that Flyers are at least 4.
And some baseball too. So maybe we'll watch some sports down there. Yeah.
That'd be nice. It got quiet for a second.
I did.
Yeah, what's up? We ran out of food.
So anyway, yeah, we ran out of food, but this gives us some time to talk about events. I know that Frankie's got one coming up. We both do. We might as well bring this up again for those who missed it earlier. But Frankie is playing at La Porta this Saturday from 6 to 9, and I am playing at the Red Lantern in Fallcroft from 7 to 10.
Yep, 7-Eleven day. You get your free Slurpee, and then come join me for a slice of pizza, and then
Free
head out to.
$10 bill. Free $10 bills for anyone who enters the Red Lantern. I mean, I'm so kidding. Or better yet, get them put free beer tonight only. And when they say, well, "Where's the free beer?" Oh, that's what I'm calling myself tonight. It's free beer. That's my night. Yeah, tonight only, free beer.
Oh, hey, I know what we could do. We could spin the wheel.
Ooh.
You want to spin the wheel?
I like this.
Let's spin. Okay, so
Ready?
Go ahead, do it.
Wheel of Delco.
All right, it's spinning. I wish you could see it. I know it's delayed for you guys, but for the audience, it is. And tonight we have, Lenai. We have Lenai. What the fuck is in? Is there a bar in Lenai? Like on that one hill on Concord?
There's Lenai's like a little town. It's like an old industrial town. They got the trail that they just built over in Lenai.
I've ridden that. It's a nice trail.
Rails, the trails type trail. My mechanic John Radamile is over down by the creek in the industrial area over there. He works on my
and mine too, Steve Luongo. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the towing guy as well. So
Yep.
yeah, John does all my Hondas, and he's a Subaru mechanic. Anybody need a Subaru mechanic outside of like the dealership? John's the guy, man. He can build a Subaru engine in his sleep. He's incredible.
Awesome. But is it a music town? Is it a place that you and I maybe want to get a gig there and go rock their asses off? No.
There's like one bar in Lenai. It's at the top of the hill.
You know, and they might. You know what?
And
It's
Barnaby's is like right outside of Lenai, technically. Aston border,
yeah, it's
but,
it's near it.
But there's that one bar and they have a pool table, and that's all I know about. I've drank there maybe 2 times. It's the biggest hole in the wall.
Now, a little bit further out, if you get Lenai. If you go a little bit further out from that, you end up at the Bulldog. And I know, Frank, you've played the Bulldog, right?
Yeah. Maybe once. But I mean, Lenai used to have the Riddle Paddock. I mean, that's like almost like a Lima, that area. I mean, you had like the Riddle Paddock where like Jim Croce used to play in that same kind of area of 452 and Baltimore Pike and back in that corner,
That's cool.
if we're stretching it,
Well, and there used to be the Riddle Ale House. I mean, we just slowly moved back, but there you go. There you go, people. Lenai. I hope it doesn't come up again anytime soon because it's got
That is the toughest. That had to be the toughest one.
Oh
I'd
no!
like to see-
Oh, you want me to spin it again, brother? There's some tough
No,
ones.
no. We're
It's
good.
gonna be like
We're
that. Essington. That time I got loaded in Essington.
good. At least I know where Essington is. I've never even heard of Lanai.
I only know because I used to deliver. I used to do the mail run there. I did it from like Elwyn, from Elwyn to Lenai, Chester Heights, Lima, and then Gradyville, and then back to Media. I would do that a couple nights a week. It was a job. It was a job. I've been retired from the post office for about, I think, 23 years at this point. So kudos to those guys working with all this stuff.
Definitely.
But yeah, you're playing. Where are you guys doing? Oh, I think are we all playing the Jim's Mummers thing? I think on Thursday.
Not me.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a set. I haven't figured out. I'm going to do a theme set. I might do a little James Taylor this time.
Oh,
Nice.
Hey, did Bill ever play Mexico? Damn it, he's driving me crazy. He's not playing
Speaking
Mexico.
of which, I got a request. If you're going to do a set, Frank, I'd love to hear you do Mexico because that is my absolutely favorite song.
You and me both.
I'd
I'll
love,
learn
I'd
it.
love to hear you nail it.
Oh boy, man, you just make Mexico.
I normally do let's see, I don't do Fire and Rain, but I was just going to try to learn it. Yeah, but I can learn Mexico too. I want to learn all these sets. I've been learning the songs. Normally I do
Fire and Rain. Fire and Rain is such a great song. Oh my
I've
God.
been watching people
you would
cover it,
kill
so
that.
like I think I can figure it
I
out.
haven't played in forever. I might play it
Is
at
it-
Brewski's. I'm not sure. It's Stu, but it's one of them songs that it does make an impact when you just can't overplay it. Like all songs.
I like
That's a-
Sweet Baby
that's a
James too. That's another one. I might
Beautiful
consider.
song. Another. Yep.
Yeah, they're
Early James.
I think both of those are in the book, so you can, if you don't find them anywhere else, you can certainly find the easiest possible way to play them.
But yeah, I normally do Carolina in my mind, or
Yeah, that's nice.
Great. You said
Shower the
Sweet
People.
James.
Shower the People, super good one too.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's a good one.
nice.
But everybody's playing out and doing their online stuff. So
Yeah, this will be my first gig. I think Mark, you've played out, or no, this is your first gig as well since quarantine. So
Yeah, because my last gig was the 13th of March at Brewski's, oddly enough, and so that was my last live gig. And then I'm playing the 11th and then 17th back at Brewski's. So kind of going back to the roots for the first two, and hopefully expanding from there. We'll see how it goes.
very cool.
well, normally at this point, I
I'm
would be
definitely going to pop up to again. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's cool, man. What you got? Please.
I had to mention that tomorrow there is an open mic night that is being hosted at 2312 in Drexel Hill.
Oh.
And I know I am going to this event. This is where John and I have played the most probably together. John and I, talking about John Taylor and Tara,
Yeah.
and Zach plays there all the time. This is the open mic that I was doing before the pandemic, because I haven't done many in my life. So now I want to do more and more. But this was where it all began. And it's happening again tomorrow. So 7 o'clock, 2312 Garrett. The name is the address in Drexel Hill. And I know I'm going to be there. And so if you guys can pop by, it's an open mic format. Bring your own mic. Bring your own mic. And, be safe. And let's have some fun. Yeah.
Is it inside or outside?
I'm not sure.
I would imagine. I mean, can you do? Are restaurants open inside? We're in Green, so are restaurants open? I don't even know.
Yeah, they're at half capacity, I believe.
Right. And if I'm thinking, have you been in 2312?
Yep, absolutely.
I have not been there, but I believe now that you're refreshing my memory on this topic, there's a 30-person limit. So like Delco Quarantine Open Mic, first come, first serve.
Right.
Oh.
But also they have that whole dining area where they can't. I'm not sure if they're going to dine there, but if they don't, it makes a great big area for a place to play where the musicians are all packed in that one little spot in there. So if the dining room wasn't involved, it would be like this wide out where it would be better playing, and you'd have more room with tables. Maybe you would have to see it, Frank, but believe me, you know what I mean? It's like one of them things where I think maybe, I don't know how they're going to go about it. All I know is that there's an open mic. I got to go check it out. If I think it's unsafe, then I'm not going to stick around. But I can't believe that. I know Rick Walker very well. He's a great dude. I've known him for years, and I'm sure he's a smart bar owner, and he has a plan, and it's going to work. And I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost. So, pardon me. So we're getting to wrap up in a couple minutes anyway. Normally I'd have Mike play a song, but or either
Jim is saying it's inside the 2312 open mic. Yeah,
I saw him say that. Yeah,
I might not be making that one. I'm looking for a little outdoor stuff right now.
I don't know. It depends on the crowd, you know. I can't imagine there being
How big? Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's still good. But Jed, I lost my train of thought. I forget where I was going with that.
Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, I just I'm kind of unsure, but actually I had to be intrigued. There is room outside. Maybe it is outside. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to go check it out. If I go in there and there's 50 people in there, I'm leaving. Then you know what I mean. You got to scope it out and see how it's going to be. And I'm not that far away. I'm 4 miles away. I might as well go and just check it out and see what's up.
Well, yeah, I'm right down Vermont. I mean, but I'm kind of still. I'm on the fence. Yeah.
Well, obviously we're just gonna let Mark Bird dog it for us. He can be the canary in a coal mine, so he can just like tweet out to us, like kind of literally, and say, it's okay, So, Godspeed. We're all counting on you.
I will do that. I swear to God.
I'm not even joking.
No,
I'll roll up there in my hazmat suit. I'll be like playing with my Martin, and I'll get a little. I'll get a little trash bag to put over top the guitar. Yeah.
Playing your Martin.
Playing with gloves.
All right, you guys got me. You never know what's going to happen, so I can count on you at 1 and you at 1:30, right, Carl?
Oh man!
Since I'm starting things off.
I don't know, maybe, man. I'm beat. I've been up since forever. And it's been a rough couple of days for me. Although where that 3-hour one I did came from, I don't know. I just never shut that one night. I just couldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It took me 3 sessions to watch it.
Dude, I wouldn't make anyone watch that. I was like all stoned going.
But you were great. I mean, it was fun.
I played fucking Barry Manilow. I'm like, I'm gonna play.
I know.
I'm gonna play some Barry
great.
Manilow.
Look, I did YMCA, dude.
Well, I think I said that when I was going through. I'm like YMCA. Mark does that. There's something else. Oh. Just a good kitty, good kitty. Well, I'm beat.
So anyway,
Go ahead. Sorry.
all right. Well, okay. Well, Frank, I didn't get a yes. I'll play at 1 o'clock from you. Does that mean you will play at 1?
You're doing 12:30, right?
Right.
I literally like just got done painting. I need to take a shower. I haven't eaten in like hours.
So you'll do it at 1:30.
Maybe 1:30
There
if
you
it's
go.
open.
Okay. So, Carl, you got one.
Yeah, okay, I got one. Sure, why the fuck not?
Because you won't be as tired as you will be at 1:30.
Oh. Well, we're gonna rein it in, I guess, because you gotta get ready for your set, and I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm playing, I guess. So
I don't know what I'm playing either. I don't have anything planned. I have no idea. I have no fucking clue.
even on the worst day that we don't know what we're playing.
I should start asking people requests. Here we go.
Oh, there you go. But even on our worst day, all of us, when we don't know what we're playing, none of us can do what Mike Scandal does. I'm like, and it's the end of the show. Fucking hit it, kid.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Dude, when he made me spin the wheel like 9 times and Prospect Park came up and he started singing about trucks getting stuck under the bridge, I fucking pissed myself.
Yeah, I know. He just, right up the top of his head. It's definitely awesome.
Oh, you taking requests? Okay, hold on. Frank, we got to give him requests. What do we got?
Shit. No. No, in groups. Don't try to stump me. Like, keep groups on
no.
that you know I know.
We're just trying to remember what you know that you hate the most.
I hate the most. I like playing everything.
Oh, but you know what? That's probably true, but I think everyone's got that song right on the edge of your. I can play like 60% of this, but you can sort of get away with it. I've got several songs like that. Let me see. What should you play?
I would love to see what that song is that you think that is for me.
Oh, I don't know. Well, you only got 400 of them. How many Grateful Dead songs do you know? Do you think?
I don't know. 125.
Jesus Christ! Pretty much by heart at this point. Like you don't even need a piece of paper for maybe 100 of them.
Some of them I have to go over. Like Road Jimmy's really difficult. I had to go over, Tennessee Jam. Make sure I know all the changes. But yeah, I know a lot of Dead songs. Yeah, I could. Anybody that knew the Dead, I could float right in with them.
Wow.
For sure, I know that many Dead songs.
If only we knew other people that know that much Dead who should come play. Sorry, that was a hidden message.
Yeah,
wasn't very fucking hidden.
Yeah.
But all right, that's about it. I guess Mark, you're up, and I guess I'm on deck. So you guys got anything else you want to say? Remember, everybody, and we'll tell you this tomorrow night and Friday night too. That they're both playing on Saturday. So if you can't get out to see one, get out to the other. Do like me and go see both.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
See you, everybody.
Happy
Night,
Tuesday
Thank
night.
you
Happy
so
Wednesday
much for
morning.
watching. Love you all.